Hey guys, this is G from the F Word Podcast, here to review for you Mother, starring Jennifer Lawrence, Javier Bardem, and directed by Darren Aronofsky. Now, for those of you who haven't seen any Darren Aronofsky movies, they are something to see. Specifically, Black Swan, Requiem for a Dream. The Wrestler was incredible as well. This is on a whole other level. I have no idea what to think of this. I have no idea what kind of score I'm going to give. I have no idea if I even liked it or not. All I know is that at one point, I just stopped eating my popcorn because I physically couldn't move my hand to go eat it. I had it with me. I love popcorn. It's one of my favorite things in the world. And what I was watching on screen made me stop everything. This is going to be one of the most divisive movies, I think, of the year, if not of the past 5 years. I have no idea, guys, what the hell I just saw. All I know is that I was fixated on it the entire time. Jennifer Lawrence killed it for what I think they were going for. This was on a whole other level. Most of the time, it's a close-up shot, and it's like right here on her, and I found myself reacting to what she was reacting to, what people were doing, what was happening. This is a non-spoiler review, but I mean, it's set. The setting's in this house, very simple setting, and it's a beautiful house, and everything seems fine, and then all of a sudden, people just start showing up, and more, and more. And more. And if you've seen the trailers, you've probably seen that. I didn't see any trailers, so I have no idea what was going on. So when these people are showing up, I was just confused. And these people show up, and it just gets really weird. And again, I don't know if it's in a good way or a bad way. But Jennifer Lawrence did an incredible job, I think, for what she was supposed to do. I have an idea of what they're going for, and I think she nailed it. I think this was an incredible performance because I was fixated on her the entire time. Javier Bardem, incredible performance from him as well. The sound design in this is another thing. Just the way that they made the sound just punch and just kind of wake you up every so often. Even just something from, doing random things, because it's set in a house, so some random things in the house were being done. Cleaning, washing the dishes, cleaning a table or whatever. But they emphasize every single little bit of it. Doors closing, people walking through, the doorbell, everything like that. And I honestly have no idea. Part of me is thinking that this is one of the most brilliant movies I have seen. And on the basis of, if you break down a lot of the symbolism and the things that go on here, there's a lot of stuff that are pulled directly from the Bible. And if you haven't read any, you've probably heard of a couple of things, right? And I'm not going to say which ones. I'm not going to say anything. It might just be me. It could be one of those so artsy movies that not only will some people hate it and some people love it, but your own interpretation is what you get from it, I think. And they kind of allude to something similar to that in the movie. Javier Bardem is a poet with massive writer's block, and we don't know too much about Jennifer Lawrence's character, but a lot of that has to do with, what he's struggling with, but more so how she's affecting it, I think. Guys, I'm really confused because it was one of the fastest 2-hour movies I've seen. To some, it might seem like an eternity. For some reason, I was so fixated. I love popcorn so much but at one point, while things were going on, specifically towards the final act, I just stopped. My hand was here, popcorn was here, and I was not grabbing anything. Some of the images are definitely disturbing to some people, specifically a good 10 minutes or so towards the end there. There are some things that go down, and it just makes you super uncomfortable. At least it made me. It wasn't anything that, you didn't enjoy. I didn't enjoy watching it, but at the same time was so fixated on it because it was just so, again, I don't know if it was brilliant or just that whole artsy, disturbing type of thing that you see sometimes where people are forcing certain things down your throat and making you elicit a certain reaction. So I don't even know if I can score this. One part of me is saying this is like a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10 because it's so brilliant. The other part of me is like, maybe it's only a 5 or a 6 and I'm overthinking it, but the only thing I can recommend is go see it. And you may not like it going out. You may love it going out. At the very least, your mind is going to just start going to all sorts of places. And hopefully you're around people that you can discuss it, because I think a lot of people are going to be discussing this film, either for the reasons that they didn't like it or the reasons that they did like it. So who knows? Guys, that's my quick non-spoiler review of Mother. You've got to check this thing out. I don't know what else to tell you. Anyways, you can always email us at the fwordpodcast@gmail.com. You can find me at the fwordsg on Twitter. And then also make sure you're following Entertain Facts on Instagram, where every week we ask you to send us your topics in and we can discuss it on our main show. So I'm G, that's my review of Mother, and I'm out.